Now, let's go back to what's the difference between a neck lift and a facelift. You know, really, a neck lift is a facelift. And just to be honest with you, I will just call it a neck lift if someone goes in and says, I want a neck lift. Because if I go through this whole discussion with them and they're sitting in a room, they just get so confused. You know, you have to remember, they're in a doctor's office, the doctor's sitting there staring at them, the nurse is staring at them. A lot of times they don't even hear what you're saying the first time. Hi, there's the officer that directs traffic at the school. So I'll just call it a neck lift because it's basically the same thing. In a neck lift, you're making an incision back here. You tighten the neck. Well, now you get this, you get all this bunching. Well, you're just not going to leave that. So now you have to make the incision up here and tighten the skin. And to me, it makes no sense to make this incision, tighten the skin, and now you're not doing anything to this tissue. That's the tissue that gives you the volume there, and you're just not going to do it because you've called it a neck lift. You're there staring at it. It takes maybe 10 minutes more to do it. It doesn't make any sense to me. So really, in my book, a neck lift and a facelift are the same thing the way I do a facelift. So maybe not some surgeons, but the way I do it, if you're going to get a neck lift, you might as well go ahead and get the facelift. You have the same scars. It's almost the same amount of operating time. And I'm going to charge you the same amount. Anyway, so really a neck lift tightens the neck, but you don't get any advantage to the getting that nice natural look in the face. So I just tell people, you know, finally, it's just a facelift. It's a facelift. So you're talking maybe 2.5 hours of surgery. The scars are really never an issue. I think in 30 years I may have had one patient who's been unhappy with this scar here that I've had to redo. And she put a hot pack on it and kind of burned herself with a microwavable hot pack. But really, you know, the recovery, maybe pain medicine, 2 days, maybe 3 days, it doesn't really hurt. And the complication rate is low and the scars heal well. I think patients are happy. It can really you know, make you feel better about yourself. And that's going to be another topic later. What's the difference between cosmetic surgery and functional or non-cosmetic surgery? A fine line, my friends.